Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread here. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and pulled 10 cards plus an overall advice card at the very end. A lot of your cards came out reverse, so you're getting a lot of protection from spirit. So I'll start with the first card, the top left. This is the Fool. This is a major arcana card, and it represents your current situation. The Fool is about new beginnings, innocence, freedom, um, being a free spirit, starting a new cycle, a clean slate, a fresh start. It's a card of adventure, courage, travel, being open, trusting, taking risks. And the second card that came out is the Knight of Swords, and that card is in your challenge position or what you're celebrating. So the Fool is telling me that you're at the edge of something new, a fresh start, a risk, a leap of faith. And then the Knight of Swords. So this can be either you, someone in your life, or a situation, male or female, in a general reading. The Knight of Swords is Gemini energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, mostly Gemini energy. And it came out upright. So in your challenge position, the Knight of Swords is telling me how you're approaching this new, fresh start or this leap of faith. And with the Knight of Swords, it's saying that it's being rushed, or you're being impulsive, or you're mentally scattered, or maybe you're charging ahead without thinking. The Knight of Swords is someone who's assertive, direct, a little impatient, very intellectual, daring, fast thinking, forward thinking, unrelenting. It's a card of big changes, big opportunities. The Knight of Swords is a fighter, a warrior, a risk taker, a reformer, very focused. Someone who seizes the moment, is action-oriented, is rebellious, a leader, a perfectionist, ambitious, very brave and courageous, very focused. Someone who is defending their beliefs, but can be a bit impulsive. So you want a new beginning, but you're either moving too fast or you're acting on impulse, or you may be letting anxiety drive your decisions instead of clarity. And then your third card is the Two of Wands, and this card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. And then the card beside it is the Five of Wands, and it came out reversed. So for the Two of Wands, the basis of your situation or foundation, this is Aries energy. This is again taking risks, planning for your future, taking the first step, making progress, having options, leaving comfort. It's a card of decisions, planning for the future, leaving home. It's telling you to rest after working hard. It's telling you to trust. It's telling you to have patience. It's a card of deciding to stay or go. Could be a card of suddenly leaving. So in your foundation, this card is telling me that the Two of Wands is saying that this started with planning, ambition, and wanting something bigger. But then with the Five of Wands coming out reversed, Leo energy, it's about avoiding conflict, or this is a card of avoidance, tension, inner conflict, depletion, trickery. So yeah, it started off with you planning and having a lot of ambition and wanting something bigger. But then the Five of Wands reverse is telling me that there was avoidance of conflict, or you were coming out of the chaos, but you possibly, by not dealing with things directly. So you had a vision, but instead of confronting necessary tension or competition, you may have sidestepped it. And now that avoidance is catching up. And then your fifth card represents your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life. And you have the Three of Wands reversed, Aries energy. So this card is about a lack of foresight, unexpected delays, frustration, restriction, self-doubt, a lack of confidence, playing small, holding on to the past. So your immediate futures, this card is telling me that there's delays or a lack of progress or frustration. Things are not expanding the way you expected. And if you keep going the same way, you'll feel stuck or like nothing is moving forward, even though you expected growth. And then your sixth card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation. And you got the Justice card, Libra energy. You want things to feel fair. When the Justice card comes out reversed, it's about dishonesty, unaccountability, unfairness, injustice, retribution, karmic retribution, karmic avoidance, avoiding accountability or a lack of accountability. So you want things to feel fair, balanced, or made right. But deep down, you may know something is off, or you're avoiding accountability. And then your self-image card is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. This is Taurus energy. This is about anxiety, setbacks, impatience again, procrastination, distraction, working without results. You feel like your efforts aren't paying off, or you're impatient. You're questioning whether anything you've invested in is worth it. You want fairness and results, but you don't feel confident that your current path is actually working. And then your environment card is the Four of Cups. And your hopes and fears card is the Ace of Swords reversed. The Four of Cups reversed, The Four of Cups came out reversed, as well as the Ace of Swords. So for your eighth card, the Four of Cups reversed, it represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. This card is represented by Cancer in the zodiac. So this is a card of checking in for alignment, sudden awareness, choosing happiness. That is a daily card that just came up, choosing happiness, if you want to read that. A couple videos before this one. This is a card of acceptance, clarity, retreat, withdrawal again, ignorance, self-awareness, focusing on the positive. Again, seizing opportunities, being re-energized, end of stagnation. So others may see opportunities for you or think you need to wake up and notice what's in front of you. Okay? And then for your hopes and fears, you have the Ace of Swords, and it came out reversed. So again, a lot of protection here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Ace of Swords is all about miscommunication, confusion, chaos, destruction, injustice again, frustration again, a lack of communication, hostility, arguments, making the wrong decision. So for your hopes and fears, there's fear of confusion or miscommunication or not seeing the truth clearly. There's also a fear of making the wrong decision. There is clarity available, but you're either doubting it or avoiding it. And then your outcome card is a Four of Swords, and it came out upright. This card represents the outcome if all is to remain as is. Your future, Libra energy. This is about self-protection, withdrawal. Withdrawal has come out a few times in your reading. This is a card of rest, restoration, regrouping, receiving spiritual support, having faith. A couple times Spirit has said, just have faith. Rebuilding strength, again, planning for the future, being held in a suspended state, needing solitude, fear, anxiety, stress, feeling overwhelmed. So your outcome, it's a pause, it's rest, withdrawal, reflection, taking a step back. So if nothing changes, things slow down significantly. This is like being forced to stop and reassess. And then the overall advice on this reading is the Nine of Pentacles, and it came out reversed. So the Nine of Pentacles is saying stop depending on external validation or outcomes or people. Stop depending on external validation or outcomes or people. Rebuild your independence and self-worth. The Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy. Focus on your self-worth. This card can be a lack of independence, a lack of stability, a lack of security, a lack of self-discipline, overinvestment in work, working too hard. Get grounded financially, emotionally, practically. Be careful that you're not overindulging or comparing yourself to others or feeling unstable despite wanting independence. Just make sure you get your own footing before chasing the next big thing. You're trying to start something new, but you're rushing or not thinking clearly. Avoidance in the past is now creating stagnation. You want fairness and results, but things just feel off. And if nothing changes, you'll end up needing to pause and recover. Just slow down when you're making decisions. Face uncomfortable truths instead of avoiding them. Stop forcing progress where it isn't ready. And rebuild your confidence from within, not outcomes. You're rushing into a new beginning without clarity. And unless you slow down and get grounded, things will stall and force you to pause and reassess. You're trying to start something new, but impatience, confusion, and avoidance of key issues are blocking progress, which are leading to delays and a forced period of reflection. Just slow down, get grounded, and rebuild your stability before moving forward. Okay? If you try to rush this change without having clarity, it's going to cause delays. And you're going to have to pause so you can regroup. So that is your message for today, Leo. Thank you for letting me channel these messages. Take good care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.